Hi, Daniel. We see you.
Hi, Joey.
We see you very good. Nice to see you this morning. We would
Can you hear me, Joey? You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We see you. We need to invite you to make your presentation, as it is very important for us as the INTERFEL Association, because our country now is in the process of elaborating a new law regarding the producer organization, and also it includes also interbranch organization. So your room, you have the floor room.
Okay, thank you, Joey, for inviting me. I would like to be with you physically, but it was not possible today. But thank you for inviting me. I will share my screen if it's possible.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, it's going good.
It's working?
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah.
It's going now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
so maybe
nice.
I just put my figure. Okay. So I'm here to speak about my organization. It's INTERFEL. It's an interbranch organization, and I will tell you some elements about this organization. Just to tell you what is about in France for fruit and vegetable. This economic sector is representing 75,000 companies, 450,000 direct jobs, and in this there are 350,000 seasonal workers. France is still the third largest producer of fruit and vegetable in Europe. We are right after Spain, Italy, and a bit ahead of Poland. The production was around 8.5 million tons, but this is excluding potatoes because in our organization we don't deal with potatoes and not with bananas also. I always take for fruit and vegetables excluded potatoes and bananas. And so it's around 5.5 million tons of which that are sold as fresh produce. 2 million tons of fresh fruit and vegetables are exported, and 5.4 million tons are imported. We used to say now that we are importing around 50% of the total consumption in France for fruit and vegetables. In 2000, it was only 30%, but it has been increasing the last 25 years, and now it's 50% importation, 50% local production. So we are representing both sides, production and distribution. Production is 19,500 fruit farm, 30,900 vegetable farm, 200 producer organization, and inside of these producer organization recognized by Europe, there are 133 cooperatives. The difference is with private companies. On the distribution side, it's 260 shipping and export companies, 120 importing companies, 881 wholesalers, 32,000 hypermarket and supermarket, and 12,000 retailers. So it's more than 44,000 points of sale, representing all these type of distribution. Consumption is, we used to say that the turnover is 23 billion euros at the consumption stage. And inside of it is 2 billion of out of home catering, and it's increasing. French households spend a bit less than 2% of their total budget for food, fresh, and vegetables, so it's quite low. And the catering sector, it's representing a sector increasing with 300,000 employees, and so direct by public catering or private catering. So we are representing also in France some official sign of quality. 32 PGIs, protected geographical indication, 22 label rouge, and 13 protected declination of origin. So the official statute of INTERFEL has been created as a private association by the law of the 10th July 1975. So next year we are going to celebrate the 50th anniversary of INTERFEL. And this has been created to unite and ensure fair representation for association of professional organizations involved in producing and distributing fresh fruit and vegetables. So it is recognized by public authorities as the sole interbranch association for fresh fruit and vegetables, and we will see that it's very important because we are able to receive fees coming from the wool sector, and it makes our budget. I will tell you a bit further how much it is. So INTERFEL operates on a three key principles. The principle of implementation. So it guarantees that an overall sector participation in the decision-making progress. There is a principle of charity. It assigns an equal 50-50 split of voting rights between production and distribution association. And there is another principle which is much more difficult to implement. It's the principle of unanimity. We are able to create agreements, and these agreements are taken at unanimity. So it means that they take force of law by our government when we are able to produce an agreement at unanimity. So in my interbranch, in my association, there were 15 families. The family is representing a specific sector or union of the fruit and vegetable sector. On the left, production association, there are 6, and they are representing unions of world, FNPF, Légumes de France, Port Bien Saint-Général, Confédération PLA, and we are FELCOP is representing the cooperative sector, and GFL is representing producer organization. And inside GFL, we have some, of course, quite old cooperative members of FELCOP. So altogether, these 6 families are representing the production sector. And on the distribution side, we have 9 organizations. The first one is NFL, is representing expeditors. UNCGFL is representing wholesalers. FCD, FCA are representing the large distribution sector. Sadat Commerce is representing small retailers. Restoto, SNRC representing the catering sector. And CICF and Saint-Charles are representing importers, mainly CICF is the large import, and Saint-Charles is mainly inside Europe importation. And so these organizations are members of the production side, a distribution side, and this makes 2 colleges, and each decision has to be taken with the unanimity of the 2 colleges, and some decision inside producer association, distribution association, they have also to be decided at unanimity. So we are partners. We have also associate members, Kiwi Fruit Association, Garlic Association, Processed Fruit and Vegetable Association, the Federation of French Wholesale Markets, and Association for Mushroom. We are helped by Business Friends on outside markets. We are helped by Upscotch for communication, and we are members also of our high value environmental label, which is a public label. And at the European level, as your organization is also member, we are member of FreshFel, and with this membership, we are close to the European level with the European Parliament and the European Commission. At the national level, of course, we are close to 3, but maybe 4 ministries: Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Economy, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Environment. I don't know why it is not in this slide, but it's very important at the moment. And France Ordinaire, which is a payment agency for all subsidies or funds we are getting from Europe or France. And we are member of professional organization like CAP, for example, which is a representative organization in China. We share it with the dairy sector, Aquafal, and CNT. It's a group of organization willing to export more, and we are working all together in this organization. So with INTERFEL, we have 6 pillars. The first one is, as I said, to innovate and to pursue interprofessional agreement. It means that there is the law, but when we find that there could be some improvement possible for the law, we obtain an agreement, and this agreement, as it is decided that the unanimity of the both sector, production and distribution, it takes force of law. Second priority is to develop research and experimentation to support professionals. So you will see that we attended our experimental center called INTERFEL. The third priority is to strengthen communication in order to increase the consumption for food, fresh meat and vegetable. It's a big sector. The fourth priority is to improve international exchanges based on the principle of reciprocity, because we are presenting importers and exporters. It's called international solution. The fifth priority is to provide scientific expertise and development of the sector. You will see that we are funding an association, the scientific association. And the sixth priority is to support professionals in regions. So we are functioning with commissions. One commission is for innovation, another one is for communication, another one for economy, another one is for international, another one is for regional commission. So if we speak about economic commission, we are dealing with catering quality, legal working group. We work on market monitoring. We work on indicators, cost of production, and different type of indicators, mostly that all members are demanding. We are working on the group for packaging and logistics, which is very important, especially in France, because our parliament decides sometimes to increase the rules and makes our lives difficult. We are working on organic, working on corporate social responsibility, quality, the commission write the meaning of the commission. The economic commission is a forum to exchange, dialogue, sharing of experiences, and transfer of expertise, helping to create an environment conducive to the development of a predictable and widely international self-action, recommendation to guide agreement in support of the sector sustainability and competitiveness. A lot of that. And communication commission, so it's a strategy, a structure around the communication pillars. So we try to boost consumption with a media campaign where we say that it's never too much consumption for consume fresh fruit and vegetable. So we use social media and then public media. We deal with health benefit of fruit and vegetable. We are a member of EU program Life is Better, and we are developing also a European program called Fruit and Vegetable at School, which is funding with for France 18 million euros. So we all year long we have a program all year with fresh fruit, children, outreach, and also we have a lot of press relation. We participate in fairs and regional events, and we have also 60 dietitians that are working all year long in different regions of France to promote the concept of vegetable. The International Commission, so it's a long story for INTERFEL to be working on market access, and so we try to develop INTERFEL trade in fresh meat and vegetable. We support the international sector with trade fairs. We are present two in Europe, which is Fructelor and Fructelor, and 5 in South countries, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Dubai, some places, different each in US, and also South West. And so we promote the French also fresh fruit and vegetables through media and non-media action carried out in 16 countries worldwide. And we will see that this promotion program is very helped by you. Innovation, research, and research potential. So, as I said, we fund all center and experimentation and research can sector, and so develop market development values, find development in safety, new technology and technical support, competitiveness, and it's 200 people, 200 engineers in France. So regional commission, so it's not full France is but we have now we have 7 regions with INTERFEL with regional commissions. It's very important for us to be very close to people working in the regions. In each region, we have the same thing at the national level with the whole sector represented by the different people from production to retail, and say they meet all together and try to promote the region, better communication with the trade, the trade and producers, and to promote consumption, to promote different accepts. And so we represent also for public policy in the region, the interest of the fresh fruit and vegetable sector. So we are funding also an association called INTERFEL. INTERFEL is very interesting for us because it gathers scientific people, consumer organization, and different members very engaged on interest to consume fresh fruit and vegetable. And so with this, we are much more credible when we speak about the health and nutritional interest to consume fresh fruit and vegetable. So now let's arrive to how what are our resources to do all this. We have a budget altogether around 50 million euros. So you can see right that the main resource for contribution of members. We are collecting fees at stage of the trade, from the first sales as producers to the last scale at the retail level, importers, exporters, wholesalers, retailers, cooperative. At every stage there is a payment as a fee, and altogether we are collecting 36 million euros, and together with some other routes also. You see that we are taking European Fund 2.5 million euros, National Fund 1 billion around, and we are factoring and some enterprise coming with us in outside Europe unfailed. They are participating at the cost. And so to see we have this slide, and you can look at this slide to see the different stages and the different channels of implemented by food and vegetables from importation, certain introduction, certain import, national production, and all this consumer going to France or going to Spain. So if you look at the repartition of our budget. The main budget is evidently for marketing and communication action, 33%. The second one, the term is for innovation and research, so 30%. And right after we have regional action, 11%. We have sector strategy action, 8%. International action and communication activities, 6%. General management action, 3%. And scientific information action, active 9%. So, Louis, it's what I wanted to tell you. I don't know if I am on time. It's 10:38. I have 20 minutes. It seems to be okay.
Yeah, it's. Thank you very much, Daniel. It was very interesting, especially that we in Moldova, as a sector, we are planning to invest a lot of efforts in organizing the market. So thank you very much. If some people have a question, you are welcome.